So I've already looked on Amazon at the lowest rated items and just the weirdest items on that. So I thought I'd try on eBay, and let's just say they're a lot more strange. Like how these things have been sold, I have no idea. Let's just jump right into it. I have 4 ridiculous like things that have been sold on eBay. The first one being celebrity chewing gum. Yeah, so used celebrity chewing gum, by the way. They've had it, they've used it for the 20 minutes or however long they have it for. I don't know, someone's obviously like picked it up and then resold it on eBay. The first one being from Britney Spears, because there's been a few that have actually been sold by Britney Spears, and her used gum's been sold for $550, which is a lot of money for some used chewing gum. Why would someone even buy that? Even if you're a fan of that person, like I've got a lot of celebrity fans that I like watching their content, or you know, everyone does. The first thing that wouldn't come to my mind is buying their chewing gum. Even if I had a lot of money, I still wouldn't do that. Just such a waste of a purchase. But the more ridiculous one when it comes to this celebrity chewing gum is actually Sir Alex Ferguson, ex-Man United manager, one of the best ones in the game. His used chewing gum was like picked up without him knowing. Someone else saw it, picked it up and resold it, and it was sold on eBay for 500,000. I don't know if it was like selling for 500,000 or actually got purchased for 500,000, but and just like going off humans and knowing some people out there, a huge Sir Alex Ferguson fan has probably spent 500 bags on his used chewing gum. There's probably some million or billionaire out there that has definitely purchased that. All the rest of them are concrete though. These have all been certified purchased on eBay for the price I'm about to say. And the second one is actually a hula hoop. So some random person was opening their bag of crisps, had a massive hoop compared to the rest of them. So there's be some screenshots around of, it's not a ridiculous comparison, but just compared to a normal hula hoop, this one was quite a reasonably sized bigger. So it looked different, it looked a bit odd. And then someone on eBay sold it for £510. And I know that's not 500k or anything, but £500 for a used crisp that's just slightly bigger than the originals. It's just like a hula hoop that's slightly bigger. You know, it happens. I've seen it with Doritos loads of times, but this person actually noticed it, was so happy about it that they decided to sell it on eBay, and it sold for £510. But the good thing about this one is she actually donated the money to 2 charities, so fair enough to her. And this is where it gets even more funny, because this one is called the famous French toast. Pretty much Justin Timberlake, really famous celebrity, left a slice of French toast. The guy, without Justin knowing, actually went and grabbed the remains of his French toast, and then he listed it on eBay, put a price on it. I think it's one of those where people can just bid, and it ended up with a woman paying over $1,000 for it. Just what the hell is this all about? Just comprehend that for a second. Think about it. Over $1,000 on like one bit of used French toast. I'm pretty sure from the screenshots, it wasn't even like a used bit. It wasn't even like a bit of French toast that he bit into and left. It was literally just one bit of toast left over from like the 2 or 3 probably already ate. First thing that came to his mind was listing it on eBay. Just something that wouldn't come to mind. He listed it on eBay, and some woman ended up paying over $1,000 for it. But this next one is even more crazy, because this is a bit of a background story. You know, I'm giving you a history lesson here, but Hollywood, the original Hollywood land sign was originally constructed in 1923. Before it said Hollywood, it actually had a massive sign saying Hollywood Land. Quickly became a landmark, obviously, still is today, and it got removed because the whole sign had to be redone because it was deteriorating, you know, it was breaking. So they took down the old sign because it was deteriorating, it was kind of rotting away, it wasn't in good condition. So what happened to it, you may ask? Because they put up the new one, obviously. The old Hollywood Land, official Hollywood Land sign, after the new Hollywood sign was made, the Hollywood Land sign kind of went around a little bit. And so many people over the years, after the new Hollywood sign, the one we had today, loads of people over the years have kind of had it and kept it for their own personal reasons, putting it in their back garden or putting it on their own buildings or whatever. It's been in the hands and owned by several people since 1923. But more recently, it actually came into the hands of a new owner, and he listed it on eBay, and you would not believe how much he sold it for. The old Hollywood Land sign is pretty big, don't get me wrong, but someone could recreate something for a quarter of the price. It sold for 450 grand. That's right, 450 US dollars. It's actually crazy. I know, I get it, okay? I get it. It's an old landmark, it's got some history behind it, but let's face it, what are you gonna do with it? Once again, it's just some billionaire or millionaire that's literally got a lot of money, it doesn't matter to them, and they just want it for the sake of having it. Oh my god, 450 grand, you're looking at the thing, you could get it quarter of the price easily. Or an actual more efficient thing to do is actually make like a downscaled model, put it on something like your art pieces or something like that, or have it in your house as a decoration. But the size of it, I guess you still could if you have a mansion, which if they're spending that much money, they probably have a massive house and a lot of money. So I appreciate all of you for watching. I hope you lot did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys next time.